So, boys, I stay tuned. There's a gewaldige podcast. Rabbi Steve Geller does a gewaldige Zach, and that'll be coming out this week. Torah Giants on Chumash. Shalom Uvrach, and welcome to the weekly piece on the Parsha from Torah Giants on Chumash, written by Rabbi Yissachar And Zevulun, the Rabbi Emeritus of Yisrael Rockaway. Sit back and enjoy.
Welcome to Torah Giants on Chumash. I'm Steve Geller. We're going to blow the cover off of one of the hidden secrets in this week's Parsha, so let's just jump right in. Over the first 43 psukim, the Torah gives us a detailed accounting of Bnei Israel, including listing the names of the designated heads of each tribe, as well as the exact count of the members of each tribe. We also know that the tribes were aligned around the Ohel Moed, and the Parsha lays out the directions around the Ohel Moed that each would encamp. Here is a chart with all of their tribes, their leaders, their counts, and their layout. Rabbi Goodmans quotes Rav David Moshe Moskowitz in his analysis of two particular tribes with two interesting connections. One connection we all know, and the other, well, that's what we're here for, right? The Torah records the number of members of Yissachar as 54,400, and the number of the members of Zevulun as 57,400. Here we see an interesting thing in the numbers. The 54 of Yissachar's count has the gematria of done, or judgment. The 57 of Zvulun's count has the gematria of zan, or food, as in mezonos. This is especially interesting because of the relationship between Yissachar as the tribe that would sit and learn, and were the tribe that would judge Klal Yisrael, and Zevulun being the tribe that would support Yissachar's learning, support as in money for food. But once again, we're blessed with the Goan, HaRav Eytan Feiner, to really give us depth and color into these amazing gematrias.
Shalom Uvracha, Bruchim Aboim, to all the incredible listeners of this fantastic weekly shiur put out Siyata D'Shmaya by the unbelievable Reb Steve Geller. So he takes us to this unbelievable sefer yet again, Torah Giants and Chumash, Parshas Bamidbar. At pages 12 and 13, we have a beautiful short insight authored by Rav David Moshe Moskowitz, the Sefer Tzorah L'Teva. And he points out that distinction between the numbers of Yissachar and contrast to Zevulun. They both had the 400, but Yissachar is 54,400 and Zevulun 57,400. 54 versus 57. What's the difference? Writes the Tzorah L'Teva. 54 is Dan. Who are the ones involved in Dan, in judging? The Yissachar Chamagorim, the Masmidim, the judges, the Lomdim, the Talmidei Chachamim, involved in judging Gematria 54. Reminds me how the Ksav Sefer writes, and when he got to the age of 54, he writes in a Tshuva Ksav Sefer, Harei ani danas atzmi, when he got to Dan, the age of 54. So that's the donning, that's the judging, perhaps not coincidental. Dan 54 is Gematria, Koach Hashem, Koach 28. Hashem Yud Kei Vav Kei, 28 and 26 is 54. Hashem is what? What's the Koach of Hashem? Elokim. Elokim, Aleph Lamed. Hey, you remember is the name of God that connotes Midas Adin. Elokim is also writes the Torah, Bala Yecholas Bala Kochos Kulam. So if Elokim is Din, then the Koach of Hashem, Elokim is Bala Kochos Kulam. Koach Hashem, not coincidentally. The Koach of Hashem is Koach and Yud Kei Vav Kei. 28 and 26 is 54. That's Hashem as the Dan. And who are the ones playing that role? That's going to be Yissachar. And thus, Yissachar will be introduced as 54,400. Abu Zevulun, in contrast, is what is 57. And what is 57? Right? It's all a table. It's Gematria Zon. Why? They were the ones who were Zon and Mefarnes, just like Hashem Yisbarach is Zon and Mefarnes Lakol. They were the ones who provided the Mozo. Not coincidentally, Zon 57 is Gematria Ochel. Gematria Ochel is 57. What was the Ochel that they used to eat? Dogon. Dogon, regular Dogon. Wheat, byproduct. Wheat, Dogon is also 57. So Ochel is 57, Dogon is 57. And what gave us the koach of sustaining? Who would sustain the Kohanim? And what was the source of the parnas of the Mizbeach, wherein we bought the Kabbanis? Mizbeach likewise is Gematria 57, Ochel is 57, Dogon is 57, Zevulun is Zon. And how coincidentally, I don't know why he doesn't point this out, but Zevulun starts with a Zayin and ends with a Nun. That is Zon. Zon, that's what their Metzias is all about, to be what? Zevulun, the Chov Yom Mishkan. They go out out to make the sustenance, to make the money, the parnasa, so that in turn they can be mafarnes, the Yissachar, the ones charged with sitting, learning, and judging Klal Yisrael, and they're going to be the ones responsible. Zvulun, just look at the beginning and the end of their name, and that is on, that's Chumash 57. Now, coincidentally, that's the 57,400. Perhaps just to be Messiah, and we know that we have to serve a Kodesh Baruch Hu. We have to serve a Chol Levavcha. V'chol nafshecha, v'chol yadacha. You got to give all your leiv. Chazal darshan in the end of brachos. What's v'chol leiv? And you got to serve Hashem with the yitzhar tov and the yitzhar. V'chol nafshecha. You got to be willing. Afilu notas nafshecha. You got to be willing to give it your all. And you know what? Sometimes is the hardest. Rabbi say, as many Baalei Mussar point out. What's at the end? V'chol modecha. To give up your money, to go ahead and part with your money to support yeshivas and kol and batik and asiyas and batim roshas, and to go in and support all gavaldic things. But your hard-earned money, to give that over to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, who demonstrated, who taught us, who implanted within our spiritual DNA the innate ability that says we can even partner with our money to serve the Rebbeinu Shalom, to support Tamei Chachamim. That is Zvulun. Rabbi say, how do you serve Hashem? B'chol Ameodecha b'ma'odi, with my ma'od, my parnasa. That was taught to us by Zvulun, not coincidentally. Zvulun, Zayin, and Nun 57, Mizbeach 57, Okal 57, Zon, Hadogan 57, so too. And we have b'ma'odi, with all of my ma'od. I serve the Rebbeinu Shalom. Bima Odi, exactly. Gematria 57. Serve Hashem, Rabbi say, not only with your leiv and nefesh. Bima Odi, Hashem, I serve you with all my parnas. So that was taught by Zvulun. That's their essence, the bookends of their name. Zon, Mafarnes, Lakol, just like HaKadosh Baruch Hu. They take care of us. They take care of Klal Yisrael. Rabbi say, support one another. Support this unbelievably awesome podcast, and have an incredible Heilige Shabbos up there.
Just a side note, sitting there recording the Rav, I've learned to spot when he's coming up in the moment with more and more pieces on the topic in real time. It's what makes him the Goan, and what makes all of us so fortunate when we have the opportunity to have his brilliance in our weekly pieces from Rabbi Goodman. And yes, all of your family and friends would both enjoy and benefit from Rav Feiner's beautiful color on Rabbi Goodman's amazing sefer. It takes a second to like this video, make sure you've subscribed to the channel, and hit that share button to copy the link in text and social media posts to friends and family. It's the mitzvah of Talmud Torah that we can all participate in, and it realizes the potential of Rabbi Goodman's life's work, Torah Giants on Chumash.